Let's travel back nearly 4,000 years to Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. This was the birthplace of many inventions: writing, the wheel, and most famously, the Code of Hammurabi. The code wasn't just a list of suggestions, it was a set of laws carved in stone for all to see. Hammurabi, king of Babylon, wanted a single rule book for his vast kingdom, a blueprint for order and fairness. Before this, laws could change from city to city, but Hammurabi's code applied to everyone. It covered everything: business, family, theft, and even how to treat your neighbor's sheep. With 282 laws, it was a guide for daily life, ensuring Babylon ran as smoothly as one of Wallace's inventions. This was a world of mud brick cities and powerful kings, and Hammurabi's code helped keep it all together. Let's see how this ancient rulebook shaped one of history's greatest civilizations. Meet Hammurabi, the sixth king of Babylon, a clever, ambitious leader who united southern Mesopotamia into a mighty empire. Life in his kingdom was bustling: farmers, traders, priests, and artisans all jostled in busy cities. With so many people, disputes were common, over land, trade, and daily life. Hammurabi believed the gods chose him to bring justice and protect the weak. He wanted clear rules so everyone knew what was expected and what would happen if they broke them. Instead of inventing laws from scratch, Hammurabi gathered and organized existing ones, then had them carved onto a massive stone monument. By presenting these laws as a gift from the gods, he made them powerful and unchangeable. The code was more than a list, it was a promise of order, fairness, and protection for all. Hammurabi's vision was a society where justice was public, predictable, and above the whims of any one person. His code became the backbone of his empire. Let's take a closer look at this legendary stone. The Code of Hammurabi was carved onto a towering stone stele, nearly 8 feet tall, made of hard diorite. This wasn't a secret scroll, it was a public monument, meant to last forever. The writing was cuneiform, tiny wedge-shaped marks, painstakingly carved by skilled craftsmen. At the top, a carving shows Hammurabi receiving a ring and staff from Shamash, the god of justice, signaling the law's divine authority. The message was clear: these laws came from the gods, not just the king. The stele stood in a public place so anyone could see the laws, if not read them, then hear them from a scribe. This transparency was revolutionary. The law was fixed, visible, and above personal bias. Before this, justice could be unpredictable. Now everyone knew the rules. The Code of Hammurabi was both a work of art and a tool for justice. It set a new standard for how societies could be governed. The idea of public written law would echo through history. Let's see what kinds of rules were actually carved into this ancient pillar. Some might surprise you. The code's laws were famously strict: an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. If you injured someone, you could expect the same in return: clear, direct justice. But the code also covered everyday life. If a builder's house collapsed and killed the owner, the builder could be put to death. Harsh, but it made people take their work seriously. Theft was met with severe penalties too, meant to deter crime and protect property. Not all punishments were equal though. Your social status mattered. Nobles and commoners faced different consequences for the same crime. The code reflected Babylon's class divisions, but it was still a step toward fairness and order. These laws weren't just about punishment. They set standards for business, family, and community life. Hammurabi's code was a bold attempt to keep a complex society running smoothly. Why did Hammurabi go to such lengths to create order in a diverse, sprawling empire? His code was a manual for daily life, making expectations clear for everyone. The eye for an eye principle limited revenge and put justice in the hands of the state, not individuals. The code aimed to protect the weak from the strong, with laws for fair wages, prices, and inheritance. While not always equal by today's standards, it curbed abuses by the powerful. Written laws united the empire, giving everyone a shared sense of justice. People from different cities were judged by the same standards, building a common identity. The code was the glue that held Babylon together. It was a foundation for stability, fairness, and peace. Hammurabi's vision shaped the future of law and society. The Code of Hammurabi is one of the oldest, most complete law codes ever found. It's a time capsule, showing us ancient life, values, and justice. The code introduced key legal ideas, the presumption of innocence, the need for evidence, and public permanent laws. Law wasn't just the king's whim, it was fixed, visible, and above everyone. This was the birth of the rule of law, a concept that shapes societies to this day. Hammurabi's code influenced later legal systems including Hebrew, Greek, Roman, and modern laws. The eye for an eye principle appears in the Old Testament and beyond. Through centuries, these ideas spread, evolving into the legal systems we know now. The Code of Hammurabi is a cornerstone of human justice. Its legacy is still with us thousands of years later. Today, laws are everywhere, written in books, stored on computers, guiding every part of life. We have rules for driving, business, safety, and fairness, just like ancient Babylon. The core purpose remains to create order, protect people, and ensure justice. Modern laws are more complex and strive for equality, but the goal is the same. When disputes arise, we turn to courts, not revenge, echoing Hammurabi's vision. The state manages justice, preventing chaos and cycles of retaliation. The Code of Hammurabi was a brilliant invention, a foundation for organized society. It reminds us that the quest for justice is one of humanity's oldest adventures. So next time you see a law in action, remember the ancient stone pillar that started it all. Here's to Hammurabi, and to the timeless need for rules, order, and a bit of Wensleydale.